quite good.
You might be like, that's not how physics works. That's not, this is not the game for you, my friend. There
Kind of is how physics works.
Well, you turn the thing into an electro-pen.
Yeah. That's not how physics works.
Yeah.
You come into Mr. J's home and start smashing into pieces. Don't you know he's sick?
Ooh.
Another favorite moment of this game. They replicate a couple too many times in later
Meet
games.
Mr. Hammer. He's gonna teach you some manners.
You're not going to reach the Joker. I will stop you.
Oh yes, these brothers.
We did say brothers.
Yes, as far as I know, these guys do not have a comic equivalent. I could be wrong.
Doesn't matter. They're fun little, whatever you want to call them.
They're very, I mean, they feel very video game.
They are absolutely the one more video game things in this game.
And you'll see if we start to see at least some of the Riddler riddles rather than trophies, we'll get a little bit of, we'll get a lot of information about how these guys came to be who they are. Oh, his mechanic. But he's sort of like a knockoff Harley, but he only has one arm. And his brother works for somebody else.
He'll show up later.
And I think the problem here is Harley obviously has to stay with Joker. To help her poor sick baby.
Yep.
You!
Get out of my way, Quinn.
Leave us alone, B-Man! Just leave me with him.
I said move!
This is all your fault! You've hounded him for years, beat him to a pulp, and for what? Why are you so mean?
Surprise! You fell for the old fake Joker gag, Batman.
Batter up!
Sounds like the detective will be busy with the Joker for a while. Good. Gives this kitten some time to play. So what next? Help tall, brooding, and handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange has locked up in that vault of his? I know. Difficult choice, right? What will it be? Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the vault? Ask Penguin for some explosives? Not my style. I always prefer a woman's touch in these situations. Stay where you are, Ivy. I'm coming to get you.
So I gotta ask, like in case of this game, you go into Catwoman mode when
I'd be naked without them.
Bruce is literally knocked out. Like it's built into the game. That you jump into this when you are knocked out as Batman. How does that play when you're not playing this?
It just comes back to
Fair.
waking up. It's I mean it's a noir thing, right? It's the like, oh no, hello, like a puddle. It's so cool when she does.
Oh, her movement is so good.
It's that a puddle opened up at my feet and I jumped in kind of thing. It's
Fair.
that noir, like he wakes up and he's fine. But she's so much faster than he is.
Yes, and the wall climb is so fantastically broken.
The perimeter wall of Arkham City is patrolled by Tiger operatives. Do not approach the wall. Failure to comply.
Sorry, I'm just kind of dicking around for a second. I forgot which one she's playing as. So you wanted to talk about Selena Kyle and the ridiculous origin story.
She has
Selena
many
Kyle.
origin stories as part of the problem. But my favorite one is, so she appears for the first time in the first issue of Batman having his own book, which came out in 1940. And she is introduced as a character called the Cat, who is just a woman in a...
How does he know?
Well, I guess they're arguing whether she's a woman or not, which is interesting.
You should leave.
I know. Well, how can we be so pissed all of a sudden, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
What's Catwoman doing here?
Ooh. So the kitty's running around. And she's cat. But she is a jewel thief. And in the Golden Age, she was a flight attendant, no joke. She was a flight attendant who got knocked out and quote-unquote developed amnesia and then turned to a life of crime.
Okay.
And you might say, that doesn't make any sense! And you'd be right. And later, Selena admits that.
It's good to be home.
Is all the cats. Caltrops.
Yep. No, I guess before we get too in-depth into Selena, I do want to talk about how... Is it a sexy outfit? Sure. This is one of my favorite designs of Catwoman ever because of the hat goggles.
Of course she has.
I mean, it's very similar to her current... She has her own book, and it's very similar to her current outfit.
This came out before that, though.
Yeah, no, that's the interesting thing. She didn't have her own book in the 90s, and the cat... I mean, the cat goggles and the cat headpiece have been sort of an element that's been
All prisoners must surrender
since the
psychological
90s.
profiling at regular stages.
The issue that some people had with it was the open boob zipper situation.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I understand people's annoyance with that.
I think what's confusing is just from the point of a cat burglar outfit
Oh, starving here.
is that she be able to get around and sneak about and stuff like that.
This is a pretty sneaky outfit.
It's a very
Boob window not included.
Well, I think that's the issue, is the boob window. I feel like I would look at the
what do we
boob
have
window.
Weird out-of-place plants, check. Mindless hypnotized henchmen, check. The oh-so-subtle odor of rotting pumpkins, check. Looks like I've found the entrance to Ivy's lair.
She also has some of the best takedowns in the game.
Mindless henchman that she borrowed from Harvey.
Pretty much.
This is also the time we talked about Ivy in the Arkham Asylum playthrough, but Selena and Ivy are 2/3 of the Gotham City Sirens.
Third one's Harley, right?
Yes. The Gotham City... Oh, that's a different religion.
They're pink, because she's a girl.
Yeah.
So, a little fun fact about this game. As Batman, you can't pick up Selena's or Catwoman's trophies, and vice versa, which is super annoying because a bunch of them are super easy to get as Catwoman.
Yeah. But that's the point. They're supposed to be annoying for completionist people.
Hello, Ivy. You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, come on. You're not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them.
Like I said, this is the game that has
You
my
just
favorite
allow
designs
us,
because it's not
I'll
quite
buy you some
super
new
real
ones.
and not quite
I know
not
a
real.
place that...
And Ivy's the best example I have of this. She was a little too cartoony in the first game, but she looks very alive and plant-like in this one, but also still very plausible, I guess might be the right word for it, if you will.
Yeah, it's you have these plant zombie things you need to handle.
Yeah.
Tell me, here's an idea.
If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route?
Beats this voodoo crap.
So explain Gotham City Sirens, I guess, quickly.
The Gotham City Sirens are a post-Harley thing, obviously, because there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Because as we talked about in the last game, Harley and Ivy became a thing.
You can't outrun
And
nature,
Selina
Selina.
as the other sort of primary female villain. The idea was that they are anti-heroes, because all 3 of them have... All 3 of them have this idea of, you know, they'll help people sometimes if they feel like it.
I'm not sure Harley fits that I'll help people sometimes category.
She does now in the comics.
No, she's a kind of good person now.
Yeah, she has a really interesting solo series now, which she is canonically with Ivy, which is interesting. Also, in Selina's current solo series, she is bisexual. There's a lot of bisexuality.
She's always been bisexual, though. Like
That's been the subtext, but they made it canon this time.
Replenishing the blood in veins.
Fair.
Because the thing about Selena is she's always had
Sexual thing going on.
Yes,
Yes,
everything with Selena is sexual. This is everything
Are we
with
done
Ivy
yet,
is
Ivy?
sexual.
I
Sure.
just want to talk, that's all.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
She's consistent, I'll give her that.
Do you
And I like that
think
Selena has these sort of noir narrations, because that is sort of in the style of her comic.
Yeah, no, it's... I remember playing this game, the one reaction I had was how I wish there was actually more Catwoman. It's a free roam mode that unlocks it in the game. That spoils nothing, because obviously free roam mode is no good game. But I used to have fun kind of digging around as Selena at the end of the game, because, as I mentioned, her movement in this game is just so much more fun than Batman. I felt there's a real missed opportunity in some ways to not play more as her, because even like details like combat, I just have more fun with her. Because she's way faster than Batman is, but hits just as hard.
Look, Red,
Which
I just
makes
need
no
your
sense,
help.
but
never?
Not again.
She's an acrobat.
You've got some nerve, Selina.
So, to go on the way back machine when this game first came out and I first played it, I did not like the Ivy fight from the first game. I lived in fear it was going to be that a second time in this game, but as Catwoman. I was super sad, super excited it wasn't that.
Sweetie.
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
You're not looking so good,
Take my
Joker.
blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Because now, there's a teeny little bit of me in you too, Bats. Oh, come on.
Teeny?
Don't tell me it's not what you've always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from me.
So we both die. I'm fine with that.
Are you? Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight. I'll be in touch!
So like the first game, keep track of how much
I'm listening.
damage Bruce takes throughout the game.
Feeling a little down?
What do you want?
Oh, Bats, cheer up. Won't kill you. Oops.
Where is the cure? Who has it?
I had our cold-hearted friend Mr. Freeze making it. but he's gone dark on me.
I'll find him.
I bet you...
So many SIM card slots in
Yeah.
that.
Well, so...
Joker's poisoned me. He may have poisoned Gotham too. Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for, then? He's in Arkham City. Find him.
If only it was that simple. He'll be somewhere cold. He needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I don't wish to worry you, but it is the middle of winter out there.
I noticed. I've calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
So do we want to talk about the obvious metaphor of literally Batman's life is now linked to the Joker?
I mean, do we want to talk about the fact that Joker sat on Bruce's lap for most of that?
That's just a given. So which one do you want to tackle first? The kind of ongoing joke of them being the worst odd couple ever, or...
I think the big thing with Bruce and Joker, or I should say Batman and Joker because Bruce is just a front, is that they need each other, and that's the really messed up thing about them. Should we check for side quests, or do we think we're good?
Check.
Oh.
Augmented reality training.
What are the little squares?
Titan.
Ah.
Augmented reality training.
Man must have it in for
Some of the thing you have to remember with these side quests, guys, if you haven't played the game, is that some of them are not on the map, like Azrael.
Most of them trigger, actually.
Yeah.
Happy about this. What can we do? Joker really is dying.
But Azrael will just creep on you and watch you from different positions.
So is the Joker.
Actually, we're close enough. I built another one.
Till he
There
kills
he
you.
is.
Okay.
Why do I remember this game as well as I do? Mission-wise.
Some, you know, some games just stick with you, and I think what was funny
Freeze's
was that us sort of
must be
wandering around
this
Arkham
way.
Asylum like, wait,
Definitely heading toward the
what?
coldest point.
Whoa! I can't believe
Hey,
I
bro.
didn't think of this earlier.
Are you the one the
I'm
prophecy spoke
my
of?
bestest friend in the world. Just think, I can call you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing here. The next thing you know, this will be exchanging emails or meeting up for romantic dinners.
See, it's okay.
I'm not going to try and defend it in this game.
It's just,
Literally, the Joker is inside Batman. Literally.
yeah, no, it's pretty over. It's pretty over.
So at the same time, it's actually... This is a somewhat important little plot detail to the game, oddly enough. This whole poisoning thing actually shows up in later games. Specifically the final game, so... If it seems kind of stupid right now, trust me, it gets a lot dumber as time goes on.
And remember that, like, Arkham Origins, at least the way that I understand it, is technically, like, it's not part of the main trilogy. It was made by a...
It's made by a whole separate
Made by a
company, which is
separate
why it's got
company.
issues.
Yeah. I will defend Arkham Origins to the death because it is Christmas and Batman, my two favorite things. But the thing you want to remember with Joker is that, yeah, his self-protection is not good. It's not too good. So for him to be worried about dying is...
It's actually probably a very real issue.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, look at all these dead bodies.
Yep.
I also appreciate the inmates that are like, excuse me, those guns should not be allowed while we hold, like, a very...
Joker's dying in there. This is our last chance to show all the other
New side mission, woo!
Where?
Announce new side mission. We love side missions here.
Please, I'm on the roof of the old Gotham FM building. Someone's after me. I don't know who. He's got a...
I have a feeling that this is too, you guys.
Me too.
Something Wicked Studios.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up down below, you share us with all your friends, and you subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for more videos right now, we've got a whole bunch of ones all over the channel you can get to by the links below. If you hit the random button, I promise to send you to a good one. You know you want to. Press it. Press it.